Welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates Television, and thank you so much for staying with us. We continue conversations this morning in studio, and we speak with Traci Hoskins, Director of Training at the R.E.C.A.A.D Labs. And we're going to be talking about some very interesting things this morning. Good morning and
Good
welcome.
morning. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. So we're talking about our R.E.C.A.A.D Lab, which is a software training center and Autodesk training center.
That's
But
right.
what we want to know is, what does R.E.C.A.A.D mean? R.E.C.A.A.D is R-E-C-A-A-D. What does that mean?
R.E.C.A.A.D stands for Rendering, Engineering, Construction, Animation, Architecture, and Drafting. So the idea is that the school provides software training in each of those fields.
Wow, this is amazing. Software is something that I am not skilled at. So I'm very interested to have this conversation with you this morning. And I know that software is what you use to build stuff like animation, movies, films, and
Yes.
stuff like that. So just talk us through a little bit of what are some of the things that you would learn from the training center in terms of the use of the software, what you can use it to do and establish yourself.
Well, the main courses that we offer right now, they train students to use software that are used in engineering as well as architecture. Now, Autodesk is a very large company. What they do is they provide software to do, like I said, engineering and architecture, but also animation. So that is going to be our next step, that we're going to offer courses where people can take training to do animation. Specifically, the course is Maya, right? Maya is software that is used in, what was it? It was Transformers. It was The Walking Dead. It was also used in Toy Story and some others that are not coming to mind now. But it's one of the industry software that is used in these things, and even Grand Theft Auto, if you're familiar with the game. Yes, it was used in some of the animation for Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, and you all are able to provide that training as well.
Yes.
This is absolutely amazing stuff, you know. This is really amazing. And I'm just reading up here, and you are saying that the courses are delivered via the R.E.C.A.A.D Labs virtual classrooms,
That's right.
which is not Zoom or Google Teams. So tell
No.
me, is this your own space in terms of, so how is that? I don't have the technical
That's
skills or the
fine.
technical acumen. So you talk me through this.
So it's not going to be where the person has to log into Zoom. When you register with a course in R.E.C.A.A.D Labs, we're going to provide you with an ID and a password, and you're going to log into your virtual classroom. When you log into the classroom, it's going to have a list of all of the course material, and at the top it has a link where you will meet with your lecturer. So that link is really the actual classroom, right? So when you meet with your lecturer is able to share her screen. And if you have an issue, you can also share your screen for the lecturer to provide you with help. So it's really screen sharing. And like I said, you have access to your material in your classroom. And there's also a way for you to communicate with the lecturer. So it really is to be like a classroom, right? Like I said, it's a virtual classroom. At any point in time, you have access to your notes as well as your lecturer.
This is amazing stuff. And I see here that you also offer certification in the simpler stuff like Word
Yes.
and PowerPoint.
Yes.
And funny enough is I don't think the average person like myself, really know how to exhaust all that is available in PowerPoint, for instance. So this is something
Yes.
that I might be interested to find out more,
Sure.
because we just create slides and then we put them up on a screen and say, okay, I'm presenting a PowerPoint. So what are some of the things that you can do with something like PowerPoint?
Well, you'd be surprised to know that PowerPoint can actually create animations, right? So you can create like a story in PowerPoint, and as you're telling the story, the slides play, and you actually see the things moving, and you know.
This is amazing stuff. This is really, really amazing. And of course, the direction that the world is going in now, this is something that is welcomed at this point in time,
Yes.
especially for younger persons. I mean, older persons can participate as well, but especially for those who are coming up and wanting to explore. And now you're hosting a training session. You're making it available in the Tobago space.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the main types of courses that we are running right now are geared towards drafting and architecture. So the course that we have coming up for Tobago is Rivet Architecture Fundamentals. It is 6 weeks, 12 sessions. 11 sessions will be online, and the last session is going to be hosted live in Tobago.
Absolutely amazing stuff. And how do you register to participate?
To register for the course, you're going to go to R.E.C.A.A.D.labs.com. On the main page, there are going to be links for all of the classes. So the student can look for the Tobago class, and then there'll be a link for registration. Once you register, we will contact you and then give you further details as to how you access your classroom.
Okay, and is there a fee attached to it?
Yes, usually the course, that course is 50/50, but for Tobago, we're offering it for 4,200. And if a student registers before the end of August, unfortunately, that is just now, but if someone registers before the end of August, they will pay $3,800.
Oh, okay. And the certification that comes with it?
So again, R.E.C.A.A.D Labs is an Autodesk training center. So it means that the certificate that you get is not just recognized in Trinidad, but it is recognized internationally. So if someone wants now to go and pursue studies in engineering or in architecture outside of Trinidad, they can take the certificate and it will be used towards, their knowledge.
Oh, so the Autodesk is something that is at international standard?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Absolutely amazing stuff. This is very, very interesting. And is there an age group or an age limit who can participate in the training?
That's a good question because we often get students that are in secondary school because for technical drawing, they now use AutoCAD, which is one of the main software that we use from Autodesk. Yeah. So we generally get students that are, let's say, between the ages of 13 and 18, but then we get a lot of working people. So up to at least 50. I've definitely taught someone that is 50 years old already.
Okay, so there's no age limit or age barrier once you're interested in and you are available. Okay, that is absolutely amazing stuff. And I do hope that people will come out and register. Have they started registering yet? Have you noticed any registrations?
We are getting some feedback, but we don't have that many registrants as yet. The classes are very small though, so we are only going to take 12 students.
Oh, okay. Well, that's manageable, especially for the amount of material that will be, I suppose, will be taught throughout the session. Because to get a grasp on, tell me the two areas again. Is it
engineering and architecture?
And I'm thinking that the amount of work, the coursework that will be poured out there, 12 is sufficient, because you don't want to have a class where somebody is lagging behind or you're unable to manage the numbers that are there. So, I want to wish you all the best. And tell me again, how can persons register to become a part of the class?
So if you go to R.E.C.A.A.D.labs.com, there is going to be a link for you to register. Also, if you can WhatsApp us at 364-2899, and someone will reach out to you and guide you through the registration process.
Absolutely amazing, amazing stuff. And I'm hoping that you get a lot of registrations there. Well, up to the capacity, which is 12, because I think it's very interesting stuff. Thank you so much for coming this morning and sharing that information, ladies and gentlemen. We have to go for a short break before we continue in studio this morning. We thank you so much. And as we go for this break, we invite you to help us. Share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back.